Let me ask you something. Have you ever worked really hard at something and still felt like you were going backwards? Like you tried, you showed up, you believed in it, and somehow it still failed. Not a small failure either. The kind that makes you question yourself. The kind that makes you think, maybe I'm just not built for this. Yeah, that one. Here's the truth most people don't tell you. Failure isn't what blocks success. Failure is the door to it. The reason failure hurts so much is because we don't experience it as an event. We experience it as an identity. We don't think, that didn't work. We think, I'm not good enough. We don't think, this plan failed. We think, I failed. And that's what makes people quit. Not the setback. The story they tell themselves about it. You start saying things like, everyone else is ahead of me. I'm always behind. I don't have what it takes. But here's what no one teaches us. You cannot grow without hitting the edge of what you know. Failure is what happens when your current level of understanding runs out. It's not proof you're incapable. It's proof you've reached the next level. Think about it. If everything worked the first time, you wouldn't need patience. You wouldn't need discipline. You wouldn't need emotional strength. You just need luck. But failure gives you something far more valuable. It teaches you how to keep going when motivation disappears. It teaches you how to think instead of panic. It teaches you how to stay humble when things go right and steady when things go wrong. Failure builds the part of you that success depends on. And here's the wild part. The more important your future is, the more uncomfortable your training will be. That's why people who are meant to go far often feel like they're struggling more than everyone else. They're not behind, they're being built. You don't fall when you're standing still. You fall when you're walking. You only fail when you try. That's why people who never take risks rarely feel embarrassed, but also rarely feel fulfilled. Failure is the receipt that proves you showed up. Every time you try something new, a business, a relationship, a new habit, a new version of yourself, you're going to feel awkward, clumsy, behind. That's not because you're bad at it. That's because you're new at it. And new always feels like failure. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Failure is not a verdict. It's a message. It's telling you, this approach needs adjusting. This skill needs upgrading. This mindset needs work. Most people don't quit because they failed. They quit because they never learned how to read the feedback. They just feel the pain and walk away. But every failure is carrying instructions. What didn't work? What did you avoid? Where did you hesitate? What do you need to learn now? That's the real gift. Failure doesn't come empty-handed. You know what all successful people have in common? They have a past they don't glamorize. They have rejection stories, embarrassing moments, times they almost quit. The symbol of greatness isn't a crown. It's scars. Crowns are what people see at the end. Scars are what it costs to get there. So when you're hurting, confused, discouraged, you're not being punished. You're being shaped. Here's what actually helps. First, stop being ashamed of it. You didn't fail because you're broken. You failed because you tried. Second, ask better questions. Not, why am I like this? But, what is this trying to teach me? Third, keep going small. Don't try to fix your whole life. Just fix the next step. Send the email. Open the book. Go to the gym. Apply again. Show up again. Momentum doesn't come from confidence. It comes from action, even tiny action. So if you're in a season where nothing seems to be working, where you feel behind, confused, tired, let me tell you something honestly. You're not failing. You're being trained. Your job isn't to be perfect. Your job is to keep moving. So tonight, don't quit. Don't spiral. Don't disappear. Just take one small step forward. And let's build this next chapter together.